Hi everyone, I wanted to do a video tutorial for you on these cute little paperclip bows that are not my idea, but something that appeared in our brand new Stampin' Up catalogue on page 152. Let me zoom out just a little bit so you can see what I mean. When I was flicking through the catalogue, I did see these gorgeous bows that are on the ends of these paper clips and thought, well, they look a little bit too tricky for me to make. But I did go and have a bit of a squiz around the internet to see if people were making them, and they were. And again, I went, oh, a bit too tricky for me to make. So I finally braved it, and I've come up with a way that I like to create these, and I wanted to share that with you, so you can create them for yourself. Actually, I've created a whole whack of these. This is the last 3 that I've got left. But I actually had them on my gift bags. You'll see pictures of these on my blog for my catalogue launch party. And all the little bits and pieces that ladies got, paperwork was all held together with these gorgeous bows, and they did look lovely. So really easy to make. And these ones here are all made from the new designer series paper. It's got that mosaic pattern on it, and I really love that paper. It's so bright and so colourful. So I'll show you how I went about making these. What you're going to need is you're going to need to cut your DSP into strips. Now the way I go about doing it is I cut a whole heap of 1/2 inch wide strips, and you'll only really need 1/4 inch wide strip, and you'll see what I mean in a minute, because it does quite a few bows. With your 1/2 inch strip, you'll need a piece that is 1/2 inch by 3 inches, and you'll need another piece that's 1/2 inch by 5 inches. Okay, and then the hardest decision you're going to have from here is working out which way it's going to be your side up for your bow. I've already made one of these ones with that side up. I'm going to make a pink one this time. So with your 3 inch piece, what you're going to do, oh, the other thing you will need, sorry, I should tell you everything you need: pair of scissors, 1/2 inch circle punch, paper clip, of course. These are ones that are about 1 7/8 inch long, or almost 2 inch long, so they're quite a big paper clip. 50 mils for the Aussie girls. You can get them actually really cheap for $2 for, I think it was 50 in here, so they're really economical. Mini glue dots, love mini glue dots, my favourite thing, and of course some double-sided tape, just because it makes the process go a little bit faster, and we're all about being fast, right? So 3 inch piece, all you're going to do is you're going to cut a little banner in the, I'm going to have to turn it over because I can't work with that pattern sides doing my head in a little bit. You're just going to cut yourself banners, banner ends on the ends of this 3 inch piece. So you just go up the centre, and from the corner to the centre, and again. Okay, so that's your little banner base piece. We want that side up. The next thing you're going to do is grab your 5 inch piece here, and on the wrong side, I've just put a pencil line at the halfway mark, which is obviously 2.5 inches. And then you're just going to get a little bit of double-sided tape, because this is where it makes it go a bit faster. And you're just going to put double-sided tape down the centre. And if you've got a bit of extra, it doesn't really matter, you can just wrap it to the back. We're going to use all of it in a minute. So just take the double-sided tape off, and all you're going to do is fold the ends to that pencil line. Now I marked the centre because of that exact reason. I like my bow to be even on both sides. So you're just going to wrap the end to the centre. Hopefully you can see that pencil mark right there, and the other end to the centre like that. So you've just got a little bow shape, loop like that. And then what you're going to do is that bit that you've wrapped over to the back, it doesn't really matter, it's a little bit sticky extra. I've got the join on the top here. All I'm going to do is put it on a mini glue dot, pick up a mini glue dot on the back of it. I'll bring this back in here, and then you're just going to place this in the centre of that backing piece, which is the bit you've just cut little banner ends in, and you're just going to mini glue that down like that. Okay, then all you're going to do is grab your 1/2 inch circle punch, and using that centre seam as your centre mark, you're just going to feed all of this into your punch so that that centre line lines up in the middle of your circle there. And you're just going to take the smallest amount out the bottom and out the top, or the top and the bottom, whichever way you want to talk about it. Same thing, so just 2 little chunks out, and because it's DSP, the punch will certainly cope with those 3 layers, all right? So you've now got what's starting to look like a bow. Well, hopefully it's starting to look like a bow. So now on the back, turn it over to the back, you're going to grab your paper clip, and on the end that only has one loop, so not these two loop ends, this one loop end here, all I do is I put it onto my mini glue dot roll, and I pick up one mini glue dot on one side, then I flip my paper clip over, pick up a second one, so I've got 2 mini glue dots on there. I don't know if you can sort of see, one on each side, and then I just stick this in the center on the back, sort of so that the silver bar at the top is kind of the middle of the paper there. Now you've got this nice little cutaway section, and this is where this 1/4 inch piece comes into play. Now you'll probably end up using between 1 and 1.5 inches for each of your bows, but I just keep it as a super long piece, and then I can just cut off the excess as I go around. For some extra security, I put a mini glue dot again just on that end that I'm going to start with for my little 1/4 inch strip. Then what I do is from the front side, I thread this little bit of paper up, and the 1/4 inch should be as wide as the gap in your paper clip. That's what it's for there. So I just start it like that. Then what you're going to do is you're going to pull it through to the front like that. And I pick up one more little mini glue dot, put it back on the back again. So you use about 4 mini glue dots per paper clip. You could use other sorts of glue, but I just find it's the best and it steals really quickly. So then you're coming back from the front, and you're just going to pull that nice and tight down onto that second mini glue dot, and you'll see now, oh, we've got the little center of our bow there. And then I just use my scissors to come up under here. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing still, guys, sorry. Is chop off that little bit of extra. See what I mean? I just use the one big length to cut it off from. So then that's sort of stuck at the back. Hopefully you can see that. Then when we turn it back over the front, we've got this gorgeous, push up the little ends, you've got this gorgeous little bow. Isn't it so cute? So easy and so beautiful. There are many, like I said, there's many other people that have done tutorials on this, guys. They use lots more pieces and lots more mini glue dots all stuck together. I found this was quick, easy, and I did hear someone say they're a little bit addictive, and I thought, oh no, they're never going to be addictive for me to make, but truth be told is that I have made heaps of them now, and they are really easy and really fun. All right, guys, I hope you do have a go at making some of those and using all our lovely new designer series paper. Thanks.